This is CBC News Network, and there is breaking news this hour. The search for the man wanted for that deadly attack in Paris is now a standoff and an apparent hostage-taking.
Just a short while ago, actually, Heather, we were standing here and suddenly there were a number of police motorcycles coming sort of behind me and driving up to this roundabout on the way into the town. And we were told by the police, actually, they were leading, in fact, we saw them, a number of buses, 6 or 7 empty buses heading towards the town. And police here on the scene did confirm that they were going in possibly to evacuate those children that I told you about earlier who are holed up at a school inside where the principal was apparently leading them to sing nursery rhymes to try to allay their fears.
We're hearing right now that the priority for officials here is to get as many of the residents in that immediate vicinity where this hostage situation is happening out of there.
A map that shows you the scene now of a new shooting in eastern Paris. We are just getting word of this breaking story. Agence France Presse, many other French media saying there was a hostage-taking underway there.
We are watching 2 breaking situations this hour in France. Police are locked in 2 tense standoffs. Both incidents involve heavily armed suspects wanted in connection with separate attacks in Paris in the last 2 days. First, the 2 brothers wanted in Wednesday's killing of 12 people at the Charlie Hebdo magazine are holed up as we speak in a town northeast of Paris. They are inside a small print shop there. They are said to be heavily armed and holding one man hostage believed to be in his mid-20s. Police have now ordered people to evacuate nearby homes. A large number of school children who were in the area, about 1,000 we understand, have now been taken out of harm's way. And here in Paris, at the eastern part of the city, a heavily armed gunman has taken over a kosher supermarket. Shots have been fired there, and police report there are up to 6 hostages believed to be hiding in the basement of this shop. There are injuries and reports of 2 deaths, but those have not been verified. Witnesses there say the suspect taunted police by saying, "You know who I am," and there is his mugshot there on your screen. Investigators say he's the same man who killed a policewoman in Paris on Thursday. He is 32-year-old Amadi Koulibaly. They have released this photo of him as well as an alleged accomplice, his former girlfriend.
In just the last few minutes, we're hearing reports of gunfire and explosions coming from that print business building where the 2 gunmen are believed to be inside. So all of this really happening in just the last few minutes. You can probably hear, Jennifer, just overhead now, a helicopter literally just flew over me here, looking like it is an official French police helicopter.
La régie, il y a un assaut, il y a un assaut. Hugo Clément, mettez-moi en antenne.
Marcher en direction donc de ce supermarché-là. Voilà, explosion, on est en cours. Voilà, c'est parti. Même scénario, je vais essayer de me placer pour que vous puissiez voir derrière moi. On a entendu une grenade assourdissante, très probablement. L'assaut est en cours. 2e explosion, colonne de fumée que l'on voit actuellement. La 3e explosion.
I definitely, just a short while ago, heard first 3 blasts go off. Not far from here, I'd say at about 300 meters from 400 meters from where we are, and then a 4th just moments ago. And so clearly something is going on there. And in fact, it kind of makes sense, if you will, because if you imagine there was a threat that linked the 2 incidents, that perhaps if there is going to be an assault, it might probably be best happened at the exact same time. And it appears that might be the case.
There goes another Croix Rouge ambulance. Again, people are applauding as these ambulances come through, presumably with injured people, now that you tell us that the hostage taker has been killed.
That 48-hour manhunt has now come to a conclusion that certainly police and everyone here was hoping to see, with the news that those 2 gunmen, the same gunmen responsible for that deadly attack just 48 hours ago at that magazine office in Paris, have now been killed.
I would like to applaud the courage, the bravery, and the effectiveness of the gendarmes and the police officers, and of all those who participated in these operations. We are a free people. we do not yield to pressure. We are not afraid because we have a higher ideal than ourselves and we are capable of defending ourselves anywhere where peace is threatened.